A fraud scheme targeting unemployment benefits or something more. As part of the Rebound Arizona's efforts to hold state leaders accountable, the Let Joe Know team has been looking for answers after tens of thousands of dollars in benefits went to people who never even applied for them. Tonight, the team's sharing what they've learned despite getting few answers from the Department of Economic Security. Here's Joe Ducey.
For more than 2 weeks, we've been working to piece together just what's happening inside DES after all the emails received from you and the few responses from the department itself. We've told you about debit cards being sent to people who never applied for unemployment benefits.
I called the DES and I got through to an operator and she immediately said, "Oh my gosh, it's fraud."
Jamie is someone who actually needs benefits. The pandemic shut down his small business, leaving him broke. But now he says he's been frozen in the system, a possible scammer using his information before he could.
She was like, "Oh my gosh, you got to see what this person typed in for you."
Over the last few weeks, we've been slammed with people letting us know they received these cards, and most of their stories are the same. They get a card in the mail, they're loaded with thousands in unemployment money, they don't qualify and never applied. Jacqueline is fully employed. Craig, 12 years at the same job. Valerie, employed and didn't file. DES tells us it's not a mistake on their end, it's fraud. But if it is, it's fraud on a massive scale. The totals are astounding. 160 Arizonans let us know they received this mistaken unemployment money. 43 knew how much was loaded on their cards, $6,900 on average. Now, if you take that times the 160 people, we're talking about more than $1 million in unemployment money that could have been sent to people who never applied. DES says this is a problem with federal money, a different system used for pandemic unemployment assistance. They say scammers have gotten personal information like names, birth dates, addresses, social security numbers, even work histories. Scammers apply online entering their own direct deposit information. But that deposit account is flagged. And this is the alarming part. Somehow that triggers a debit card to be sent to the person whose identity was stolen. DES says that protocol since changed, but they will say little else. So we've been going through the emails, trying to piece together how people's information was taken. Kylene says her debit card came with my maiden name I've not used since 1993. Doug getting a card that has a name on it that was a typo at a Best Buy from early 2003. Emerson got something, though they're in Colorado and have never lived in Arizona. A lot of these people say they contacted DES but couldn't get any help. The Attorney General's office says report it to DES first, then to their office, and also to the Federal Trade Commission, where you can possibly get some free fraud protection. We have links to all that information. Go to abc15.com/rebound. And we're continuing our investigation. If this has happened to you, I want to know about it. For the Rebound Arizona, I'm Joe Ducey. If you got a problem, let me know.